Sarah, this is beautiful, beautiful improvement. Again, the main thing is the length of the swing and the consistent ball position, where it's dead off your right heel now for all your full swings. And then I love that balance. Because your swing is shorter and you're in the same ball position every time, you've been able to get more consistent with the whole swing and more consistent ball flights have resulted. And over here, again, it looks balanced. It looks much smoother than in the past. And the setup, you can see what I mean here. You could be maybe just a skosh farther from it, just a little taller to really make it perfect. But then on the downswing, being just a little bit above that plane, right there, just a little bit above it, Sarah. See, when like there, you close the face, so it started kind of to the right and stayed to the right, and you see the ball nicely flying through the air with the greatest of ease, very nicely there. But it's a little bit of a pull. And then if you leave the face a little more open from right there, then it stays out to the left a little bit weaker than your strongest shot. Still way stronger than it used to be and much more consistent. But when you're dead on that plane line like you were a little bit about 4, 5, 6 days ago, then the balls really start to left even stronger. And then when you close the face, then it goes really high and far and straight with a little draw. Okay? So that is beautiful work there, girl. The last week or two since the camp. I love that balance. Right there. Again, the triangle can still be a little bit better for sure, but it's still close enough to be getting all these good ball flights the last week or so. Any questions about that? Okay. So this is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 to 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter! Ellie! Good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.